I have an audience. Thank you. Thank you for my audience. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. So I have Abby here. Here comes Giselle. Come and say howdy ho. Hi. Alright, so I'm going to do a project pan video. Yay! So here's what I'm going to be using for my project pan. Some of this I know I'll get through, others I won't. Alright, so I'm going to go in with some concealers. We're going to start. Maybe we should start from the bottom up. Let's start from the bottom up. Let me get all situated. Okay, so I don't really have like shampoos or anything, but I have like a variety of items that I'd like to be using up soon. So I have this Skin So Soft. This is the Fresh and Smooth hair removal. They have repackaged this so it doesn't look like this anymore. I have like 3 of these on backup, and I use them to get rid of the hair on the back of my hands. Takes like 5 minutes. Okay. So I did this look using some or all of these products, and I know one right now I'm going to trash because it was gross. And then I'll go back to like my order. This is the e.l.f. like eyebrow thing. This stuff was horrid. I didn't like it at all. So I'm just going to toss it. Okay, so then let's do bottoms up. Okay, so then I have the Korres Greek Cleanser. I put it in this little container. This is a container from Lush I got a long time ago. I believe you can recycle these if you take them back to the store. I don't, but I do collect them. Well, I have no idea. But I have like that much left. I literally like cut open the package and I put it in here, and then I threw it in the trash. And then I have these samples and then a full size of the Eye Defense from L'Oreal. I don't really think this does anything, but I'm going to use it up anyway. So yeah, and then I have this Lancome. This is a really nice line. I'm really, really interested in trying the rest of this line. I believe Nordstrom's has something for Mother's Day, like a little gift set, so I might pick it up. And this is the Energy DV La Water Infused Cream. I remember when this came out a couple months back, and I'm using the sample. I love it. It smells like Lancome. I've been toying with the idea of putting frankincense in here because I love the scent of frankincense. I like that it like has beauty properties. I have had this for years. I love it so much. I'm like dying to not use the last of it, but I'm going to make myself use the last of my NARS cleansing water. This is my favorite of all time, but I won't repurchase it because I got this for free when I worked at Blue Mercury as gratis. So it's like $20 some, you know. Then I have 2 eye makeup removers. These I should finish up in no time, probably like a week, and then I'll put something else into my project pan rotation. So I have the Clinique Take the Day Off. So then what I'll end up doing is in my little project pans and my monthly favorites, I'll update you. So I have the Scentsy Eyes. I wish they had like a cap that you could like put on and then like turn it over. So I'll have to look through my like arsenal of stuff. But this is my favorite eye makeup remover. And this one is one of my favorites. So yeah. And then I have this hairspray from Aussie. I do love this. Love it. So there's where I'm starting. Right there. Start. Okay. So we're starting there. It's really not a lot left. I will use that up. I will not use any other hairspray until I use that up. So those are those face things. Then we can talk about I don't really have any primers that I have to use up other than eye primers, and I have a whole bunch, so I'm going to use one at a time. So I have this NARS primer. I have taken the top, like that little like goopy thing I took out so I could get all the product that's left in here, and I just did it to something else as well. So I have this eye primer that I'm using as well from Bare Minerals, and it looks like so. There's quite a ton left in it. I love this color. It is a beautiful. I would totally repurchase this, just saying. All right then. So concealers. Let's talk about concealers. I have four concealers that I'm going to try and use up. And I don't know how long these will go because summer is coming. I do get a tiny bit of color, not too much. So I've had this one forever. It's the Bobbi Brown corrector in light bisque. This is great for hiding under eye circles. My under eye circles right today are from eyeliner. It's like, I don't know why, it's like seeping. I've cleaned my eyes like 3 times prior to this video. But anyway, so the L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Concealer. I do love this concealer. I can't find it anywhere, so I think they're getting rid of it. So I'm real sad about that. So I will use a lot of this. Is like gone already. I don't know. I might end up squeezing this out of this tube into like one of my little like containers that I keep for that purpose. Alrighty. Next is this NARS concealer. I was actually going to throw it out, and then I was like, wait, I'm going to do this video. There's a crap ton more in here. So I have all that, and then there's like a whole bunch in there, and I did wear it today, and I forgot how nice it is. I hate that I can't wear NARS's face products because they totally break me out. Like, if I wore this on my face, forget about it. So, I don't know how much, but there's like a ton on the inside. I don't think it comes off any further. So yeah, we're just gonna use it until we can't use it anymore. And then I have the, which I love, I found this in my collection and I love it, love it. I'm gonna use the Pro Longwear Concealer in NW15. I'm gonna use this as long as I can. I'm using this to hide my spots. And that's that. So I have two powders and a foundation, 2 foundations. So I have this Urban Decay Fair Neutral palette. I'm going to try and use this up. I have quite a bit of it left. This is great for me for like under my eyes. I use it for setting and things like that now that I have like that halo eye. It's hot in here. Okay, and then I have, this is a Trish McEvoy container, which fits the Mary Kay things beautifully. So I have the Mary Kay powder, and this is in, actually, like, you can, I digress. There's a hole, you can like punch the hole through. So it has a little like thing, yeah. So you have the powder in Ivory too. And then I have the foundation, I'll let you know what shade that is. I sold Mary Kay for like a hot minute. Cult following that one is. This also has one of those like pop-up things, and this is an Ivory one. This is the cream to powder foundation. I did love this. Clearly I used a lot of it. This is my second one, I think. I just hate that it gets all like product-y. But I love this, like, I really do like this foundation. But so I'm going to use that up. And then I have the last thing I'm going to use up before the summer really hits here is the Lancôme Tint, whatever it is. It's that cushion one. Has a little cushion. I did kind of like peel back this, so there's like quite a bit in there if you could see it. So I'm going to try and like get all the rest of that. I love this foundation. I just will likely probably not repurchase it. It's very expensive. You don't get a ton of product before it like kind of dries out. Anywho, so I was going to try and use this up. I don't even have a dent in it, but I don't know that I could wear this color every day and be happy with it, so I'm not. I am, however, going to use up the In Harmony gloss from Mary Kay. This was limited edition. I believe I have a crap ton of it to use up. It's beautiful. It has a little glitter. I love it. And then the last couple items I have are eyeshadows. So I'm going to force myself to use this Naked Basics palette because I don't reach for it at all. So I'm going to see like how far I can get maybe for the next like 6 months. Like this WS is like kind of dented. I love, I just like all of these colors. So we'll work with it. I have 2 Makeup Forever shadows. I've had these forever, and there's quite a bit, like if you can see, I don't know if you can see them. Let me see if you can see it, sorry. So there's like quite a bit. Yeah, you can see it. So there's quite a bit. I'm almost hitting pan, so I'm going to try and use this up. These are huge. They don't have this color anymore. It is M82156. I have to figure out what new shade it is, but I'm okay without it. And then the next one is this. This is an Inglot magnet, by the way. If you do their Freedom system, you can get that magnet for $1. This is the matte 82164. I don't know what color it is, but I have also, like, my hands are starting to work again. I have a pretty good dent in that as well. So I'm going to use those two shadows. And then the next is a pressed pigment from L'Oreal. I have used way a lot of this. I have it on my lids today. I love this, so I'm going to try and incorporate this into, like, a lot of looks to try and, like, really dig in there and try and get rid of it because I've had it forever. Alright, so I'm trying to force myself to use up my things. Sorry, I'm really suffering right now. I have a pinched nerve in my neck or something, so I'm on, like, muscle relaxers and things like that. And I'm so yeah, those are the things that I want to use up. I do really want to use up MAC Harmony. I use it as a bronzer. I have a ton of it. This is my favorite bronzer. So I am definitely going to try and use that up completely. So it might take me forever, but we're going to give it a go. So anyway, that's my whole look. Have a great day.